So why do I get so fired up doing what I do? When my marriage started to fall apart, my second marriage started to fall apart, I wanted to find an EFT practitioner. I was already a practitioner myself. I hadn't exactly engaged with people in my school, so I didn't know anybody. I did a whole lot of Google searching in and around Sydney, and I could not find someone. I couldn't find someone that I wanted to work with. I contacted a number of them, and they just didn't light me up. They just didn't do what I needed them to do in my head, and it just wasn't going to work for me. So I thought, if I can't find people to work with, that tells me that other people might not have people that they want to work with. So that's kind of how the school was born, was from me going, well, if I can't find them, neither can other people find them. So I'm already a practitioner. I've had years under my belt. How can I do this? How can I train people to do what I do so that I can get more people out there, so more people can work with other people? So I started my school. It started at my dining room table. My very first students, we all laugh and go, just like Apple, just like Nike, one day we're going to sit there and go, remember when it was at your dining room table? Because that's exactly where we started. I did a couple of rounds. I did a couple of practitioner intakes, and then I just stopped. There was something missing. I was watching my students, watching my graduates come through. I was watching what they were doing and how they were progressing. And there just seemed to be something missing. There was something missing in the training, in my opinion. So I pulled my product off the market, totally, completely pulled it apart. I looked at all the different components that were EFT, and then started to map, what do I think's missing? What do I think's missing? And for me, the life coaching stuff, I was already diplomaed in life coaching, master prac of NLP, all of this other stuff that was going on for me. I already had all of that, and recognized that that's what was missing in the training that I had gotten. Therefore, it was then missing on the training that I was giving. So I said, I pulled my product off the market and I totally rebuilt it as life coaching and EFT practitioner together. The powerhouse of having the questioning skills of the life coaching, the ability to hold the space as a healer, the ability to recognize patterns in people, recognize the patterns that people are running, and how everyone's got their own map of the world and what it means to them. Getting a whole lot of life coaching information into our practitioners, the skill sets, the ability to read people, all of these extra tools and techniques meant that when someone comes in, they don't just do tapping. Because I have a bunch of clients that they just don't want to do tapping, but they want to see me to come and work with me. So I looked at that, and that's when I rebuilt everything from scratch and created the school that we have today, because it's built around a whole business in a box model. I want graduates, when they leave, to have all the business skills already. I want them to have worked on their own stuff and get rid of a lot of their own issues and worked on all that, so they're not triggered by their clients. It's this whole holistic thing that was always my intention, and I believe now, a couple of years down the track, that's exactly what we've got, and that's exactly what we present to the marketplace.